Alright, dude. Back. We're back. How goes it, guys? How goes it, Jackie? How you doing, West? A little tired today, I'll be honest. Starting a new, it's like third kick follow or something. I appreciate it. We're gonna try kick today. We're gonna do a little bit of Tube Tuesday and then pick things up off at Twitch, I guess, or a little bit of Tube Tuesday and then pick things up off on Kick. I did my best to get a lot of the older, like, emotes over. So, like, an example would be, like, Pasta Away, Risk, T-Drip, D-Die, Period, you know. All that stuff got, like, it's on Kick. The ones I'm having trouble moving over right now is, like, I don't know if Party Dude's one of them. Party Dude, like, I gotta move that over, because I'm not having trouble with that one, but, like, I kind of forgot about some of the Franker Face ones, so having to go back and move those is going to be kind of a little bit of annoying. Well, what else was it? Punch! I like the way our Punch looks. I found it on, like, Better Twitch TV one time, and I ended up using it. I like the way our Punch looks, but, like, everywhere else, it's a different kind of Punch. I don't know. I want that exact one, and it's like I can't get it. I'm sure it's on 7 TV if I did some digging. But, I started getting, like, I basically did spring cleaning on, like, my browsers. So, basically, like, I nuked Chrome and I moved everything over to Edge. Like, I'm on Microsoft Edge now. And let me tell you, it is such a good browser. It's not like a Chromium-based browser, so it's not sitting there sucking up all of my resources. I told Shu about it, like, 3-4 months ago. He should switch to it. He switched to it. He's like, I've been loving it ever since. Edge is based. Edge is honestly, like, a really good web browser. Because I just noted, it just felt like over the time, like, Opera started sucking more and more, like, memory. It just kept asking for more and more and more. And I'm like, dude, fuck off. They tried to tell me it was my extensions or something like that. I was like, I don't know. Plus, I looked into it a bit. Yeah, I moved back to Chrome from Opera. I looked into it. Opera's probably not even, like, the safest bet either. It was something like the country that Opera's in is known for, like, selling data. It's like, even though, like, Opera swears, we don't sell your data, it's like, they actually do. Like, because they're trying to be, like, the next Chrome, Google Chrome. But it's like... Switch to DuckDuckGo or some shit. Yeah. I'm the 6th kick follower now. Exclamation mark kick. Shoot. Yeah, so if the audio's a little weird, it's because I switched browsers, so I don't know how to really, like, balance it. Like, it's probably really quiet right now. There you go. So I'm still trying to figure things out. So one of my biggest, like, requests for Kick, I guess, would be that I could give you guys badges. So, like we could do a completely new set of badges on Kick, right? Like, completely new set of badges. New 1 month, new whatever. But I want Kick to be able to let me give badges to any, like, person I want. So, like, I can look at, hey, how many months have you been sub, blah, 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 and give you, like, a gold badge or something like that on Kick. That, like, you know, you were here for 12 months. Here's the 12 months badge, but it's gold now. You can use it, or you can use the new badges. You know what I mean? So at least there's a way to transfer it over. So Kick needs to allow customizable badges. Like, you can upload your own badges and stuff like that for subscriptions, but, like, I can, like, it's not like like a VIP badge. I want my own individual VIP badges on Kick. That would be a good change, I think. Alright, let's react to some Tube Tuesday. I did see West linked, some more, what was it, Pegasus? Good old Pegasus, dude. So, yeah, that's why the browser might look a bit different, if you do notice some stuff. New Kick, or TikTok went out today. If you watched it, I also put it. I took Strudel's idea. I threw that on YouTube. God, they're fucking up again. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They said, hey, Overwatch 2 is going to be different because we don't want all of the stuns from Overwatch. Alright, sounds good to me. Hey, Season 3, we're going to have Cassidy. He's going to pop the fuck off. He's going to be in 30% of every single fucking game across the platform. It's like, okay, sweet. Everyone who's playing Overwatch, 30% of the time you run into at least 2 McCrees. Great. So then it's like, okay, Season 4 happens, they nerf him a little bit, and then now they're back to buffing him. It makes no fucking sense, dude. Small tangent, but like, I don't think I could have put it any better than when I showed like a previous video. Because I got really lazy, but I didn't want to talk about it again. But like, I just clipped the old video in. What did you guys think about like the pass sound effect on it? I put like a filter on it and stuff, dude. I worked my ass off on that little like what's it called? Memory, I guess, dude. Alright, let's watch this TikToker. The flashback part. Yeah, what'd you think of it? Yeah, I noticed now that I can see it. Did you like it? Put a ton of work into that flashback scene. We can watch it again, dude. Because why not, dude? It's 40 seconds. So the McCree/Cassidy changes are absolutely nuts, right? Like, it genuinely feels like it's being made from people who actively do not play their own game. McCree/Cassidy was one of the stronger DPSs in the game already, so balancing the entire game around him, I think, is going to make for an awesome season. I mean, come on. We literally just had a season where even the own developers quoted it is the season of Cassidy. Finally, let's talk about DPS. The season of hit scans, or the season of Cassidy, as he says some players are calling it. He goes on to say that Cassidy, Pharah, Widowmaker, and Tracer have all risen. I worked hard on this part. Sojourn, and the buffs implemented at the start of Season 3. He goes on to say that Cassidy is the most picked hero by a lot in all ranks except for top 500, where he ends up tying with Tracer. And an interesting fact is, he says that about 30% of matches have a Cassidy on both sides. So again, 30% of matches across all of Overwatch, even arcade, whatever, right? 30%, you'd run into at least 2 McCrees. One on your team, one on the other team. 30%, no matter what. They nerf him a little bit. He's still super fucking strong. It's baby nerfs to him. And then they just gave him a new ability where his grenade, which already tracks people, can be lobbed like an actual grenade, so he can chuck it from across the fucking map now. And it still tracks people. And if it hits you, it'll slow you and remove some of your movement abilities. So, the way they're fucking managing the game is going to give me a stroke.
Is mad she doesn't fit in the plane aisles. Now, you may remember a similar story we did where this plus-size influencer was demanding free extra airline seats. Moreover, she was claiming that it was fat-phobic to not actually give her 2 or 3 extra free seats because she doesn't have ample space.
My petition states all plus-size passengers should be provided with an additional seat or 2 or 3 depending on their size and need.
Now, somehow I missed another story about this TikToker named Olivia. Now, she actually goes by Big.
This shit makes me so sad. Like, genuinely. Like, the fact that someone, like, does, like, eats all this stuff like that, like, I'm totally fine if you want to eat yourself to death or do whatever you want to do, drink yourself to death, whatever. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, like, I feel like it's up to you, right? But the fact that these people get to the point where they can't even be on an airplane, and then they turn around and be like, well, it's the airplane's fault. It's like, dude.
Curvy Olivia, and she's claiming discrimination for not fitting in the airplane aisles. Turns out we have transcended the seats and we have moved to the aisles now. Comparing this to the ground, the first situation is somebody getting mad at the taxi seats in a car, which is somewhat understandable, and this situation is someone getting mad at the road. Take a look at this absolutely ridiculous video where she's trying to fit. Honestly, it's discrimination that they can't build wider aisles in airplanes 2023.
Nah, bruh. It looks like a decent plane too, dude. I don't know much, like... Doesn't look like a terrible plane. Jackie, when you went over to Canada, did you fly or did you, like... You flew, right? Or did you drive the entire time?
First off, thank you, David Goggins, for that 100-mile run there.
Are planes, like, nice nowadays? Do you even know?
Took her 18 hours and 56 minutes. Haters will...
Last time I was on a plane, dude, planes were like dog shit. Dog shit. I was like 6, bro.
Say I'm lying. If this isn't evidence that we are failing as a society at large, I don't know what is. Now, before we move on to some of her antics and some of the content she's been making off of this, let's just quickly address how dumb this all is. The fact of the matter is, if you are this big and you still want to fly a commercial airplane, you basically have 3 options. Option 1 is to obviously deal with it because you're not the only one who's actually inconvenienced by these planes. Tall people are inconvenienced, and other people have different problems. For example, personally, I struggled with a lot of poop problems. Now, granted, I wasn't really flying that much, but the few times I did, it was really tough. Now, did I claim discrimination and order the airlines to exclusively make new toilets for me specifically? Nope, I basically sucked it up, held it in, and shit my pants. Okay, I'm sorry to all the other passengers on that plane, but I really couldn't make it to the toilet, man. But hey, now it's a funny story, right, guys? Right? Option 2, you can
Pegasus just be shitting on planes, bro.
In your economy class, or you can just fly business class or first class. Now, all of those options cost a lot of extra money, but the truth is, that's how life works, and you gotta pay extra if you were going to be like this. There's a very foreign concept, you know, preached by Shaolin monks,
Crohn's
disease? It's called accountability for your goddamn actions. And option 3, arguably the best one, probably just move to the luggage department. I really don't think they'll mind just to put you in with the other luggage as well, because the weight is
I think that's what it
is. Now, it probably won't be too comfortable, but I don't know, maybe if it's a short flight, probably take a nap and just be like, hey, I'm good. But to be completely honest, even that option, you'll probably end up paying a lot of money because people pay extra money to get heavier luggage, you know? So if you want to slot yourself in with the luggage, you'll probably end up paying even more than an extra seat. Now, moving on to the aisle itself, you honestly cannot expect the airlines to make the aisle bigger. I don't think these people understand how incredibly optimized planes actually are. Turns out the average commercial plane actually costs $100 million to maybe even up to $500 million.
Jeez,
you really think they're gonna make the aisles wider just for you? Looking at it from a business perspective, they need to make back the money they spent, you know, the $500 million they spent on the goddamn plane. So they need to cram as many passengers as they can in an airplane, often at the cost of the customer's comfort as well. If you've ever flown in any plane, you never have leg room. Now, I definitely think you could.
What is Crohn's disease? Sorry, I'm trying to think of what it is. I'm like, that's what I've been stuck on. It's like, it's something with like your gut, right? You get cramps? Or is it like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. Is that what it is? Like how he uses Family Guy screenshots. He uses Family Guy, SpongeBob, just easy stuff to like use as a reference. I love it.
Widen the planes, and you know, I will give you my food budget. That probably balances out. Fact of the matter is, it's a business thing. There's really no like hard feelings there. Personally, if I was president, I'd put a bathroom every 20 steps worldwide. But unfortunately, we can't all have what we want. Now, there's a deeper problem here. If you start looking into her TikTok account, she is definitely catering to a certain audience that really...
So that's her whole thing?
I did a little bit of a deep dive here, and turns out there's a bunch of videos of her, like, moaning and stuff. And it's...
Oh my god.
Weird. So these people don't just like her, they like her. Now, I definitely can't show you a lot of it, but I'll show you a little. The classic problem, you know, being stuck between a tree and a table. Now, my question is, how did you get there in the first place. It doesn't really look like she's embarrassed at all, honestly. It's more of like a look at my toddler who messed up their sandcastle type of shit. It's meant to be like cute.
If all guys loading screens,
Which
who would have to
it's
sprint to
really
the bathroom?
not. Just like on the outside, she's like this little goof.
That's terrible,
on the
dude.
inside, her internal organs are literally screaming like, please, please, nutrition. Future Pegasus here in her Instagram bio.
That's awful.
Says she's a plus size model, a YouTuber, a hottie, and top 0.3% on OnlyFans. I have absolutely no idea who is paying for this.
This is the greatest thing ever. I love this. It's everywhere.
I don't like that shit, dude.
750-pound capacity.
She's using an elevator to go up some stairs to her restaurant. Walk the fucking stairs, bruh. Gotta be shitting me, dude. I feel like these types of situations are why people get as big as they can get. You can't even walk up like a fucking curb or a set of stairs. Like, I get it if you're elderly. This elevator might be cool, but she's just big.
You can't get in here. Wait. No, I guess you could.
That is crazy.
Well,
I complain that they should make all doorways taller because I'm tall. It's like, oh hey, our doors are a little short. Would you like us to carry you to your table, Jackie? And Jackie probably like, I mean, fuck, sure, why not, dude? Why not, bro? It's there.
In what world
I would like to be carried into all of my restaurants going forward.
is it normal for you to use a wheelchair elevator? Believe it or not, the 750-pound capacity is not for humans. It's meant for one human and the heavy machinery that they are sitting on. You know the heavy metal contraption they call a wheelchair? It's not for you, and I know they said it wouldn't break, but I really wouldn't test that theory twice. I really wouldn't be surprised if after this she starts asking for one of these contraptions in every restaurant. Like, I've never seen that anywhere before, and I've been to a bunch of restaurants, okay? So that's gotta be like a
Ain't no fucking way she starts saying every restaurant needs a fucking forklift. Ain't no fucking way. That's what it is.
really, really fancy place. Realistically, after this, the camera turns and we see her backside, and she starts moaning really loudly, and I cannot tell the difference between that one and a video on the hub. So I'm definitely not putting that in the video, but if you're into that, I mean, go follow her account, I guess.
I
It's
guess
very
so,
apparent
dude.
She's appealing to these fat-loving people. I hope this video made you feel better about yourself, and please do not end up like this.
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Alright, what was the next video? Let's do Foxy's first.
Please don't text me when you're drunk. Ooh, or don't text me at all.
My favorite lyric.
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
He's got a way with words.
Space Jam DVD, 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 Space Jam DVD.
True, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam.
Wow, what a poet, dude. Prize of a generation right there. When he said Space Jam DVD for the X amount of time, I thought it was great. So these are the memes Foxy looks like. That Space Jam DVD is like old as fuck. That's like 3 years old, isn't it? Am I crazy? 2 years old? It feels like it's like forever ago. And what is this? Zeus, your princess has returned?
Your princess has returned! I come, seeking the towers of Olympus! Greater.
I'm good.
This video has got the internet really mad. Basically, the story goes that this pro swimmer filmed this kid.
The video where it shows all of them actually have DVDs in them.
Posted it on Instagram, basically laughing at this kid and showing everybody how bad his form is. Now, as a professional athlete, you'd probably think that you'd have some sort of respect for the grind. Honestly, I don't care if you're a skeleton or
like with working out and shit, like people aren't going to have the perfect form for a while, dude. The perfect form is something you, like, work your way towards. When you try a new weight, this is just basic, like, working out from when I would work out. When you try, like, a brand new weight or a new workout, your body is still completely unused to working those muscles. So it's not going to look like a machine, right? It's not going to look perfectly crisp. You're going to be lifting it at the angle you need to, working the proper muscle you need to. You're just figuring out the fucking process, dude. You're just getting that arm curled. You know what I mean? And at least you get it done, right? You're supposed to... You work towards that perfect fucking curl, right? That perfect fucking press. I don't know, dude. And it's like... This stuff pisses me off. I didn't realize it was that big of a problem, but Moist Critical's talked about it too. Like, the weight stuff, like people will just sit there and judge you and record you, and it's like, dude, that is so fucking creepy for me, dude.
Morbidly obese, if you're trying your best...
It's like if you were eating dinner and someone randomly, like, look at the way he's fucking eating that broccoli. He shouldn't be eating broccoli correctly like that. It's like, dude, who fucking gives a shit? He's eating broccoli. Leave him alone. Let him cook, bro. Let him eat. Let them do whatever they want. Let them fucking figure it out themselves. Or go be helpful. Sitting there fucking recording them. Yeah, she absolutely deserves to get absolutely fucking shit on, dude. Taking people when they're just focused on their own thing and then trying to shit on them for it is fucking disgusting.
Best every single day, then I have nothing but respect for you. Now,
yeah.
This girl was called out by Joey Swole, you know, that one guy that calls out bad gym behavior, and since then, this controversy has exploded. Since then, she also made a response on Instagram.
My dude fucking set this shit on fire, dude.
Basically writing a complete Lord of the Rings novel here, so we'll be checking that out later as well.
The arrogant laugh as you film that kid to make fun of him is so sad, so disappointing to see. Does he have bad form? Yes, it's just a kid. In a situation like that, you have two options.
Leave him alone or help him out.
Ask him if he'd like some help, then teach the young man. Show him what good
exactly what I said, bro.
Or you can mind your own business.
God.
To make fun of him, to post on social media is never an option. And you're a professional athlete. You should know better. And I DM'd you to tell you that and ask you if you think that you're better than people and you can do as you please because you're a professional athlete. Your response? Yep, to lighten up.
Oh, fuck,
really?
Dude.
Newsflash, being a professional athlete doesn't make you better than anybody or give you the right to treat people like this. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Okay, so let's just recap what happened there. Basically, she filmed this kid on...
My dude fucking set this thing on fire, bruh. Like, you're gonna be a piece of shit? I'm fucking... Here's the DMs. You're fucking garbage. He set the whole thing on fire, bruh.
A Monday morning, making fun of him on Instagram. After that, Joey Swole, this fitness influencer, DMs her saying the following: professional athlete and you don't know better than to film someone to make fun of them on social media? Lighten up. Lighten up. So you think it's okay to film people at the gym and make fun of them on social media as if you're better than them? Got it. Yep, people are funny, especially kids. And I love to people watch, and this makes my day. So right off the bat, that response is just pathetic. So basically,
gross.
Saying you like to watch kids at the gym. Can you imagine if a guy was like, yeah, I like to watch little girls at the gym because I like to people watch? Please have some level of self-awareness and realize how absolutely creepy that sounds. Now let's just go over some of the points there. Number one, that is a kid, okay? Obviously, he's not gonna have perfect form.
It's crazy that she said people watch like it's like a normal thing. It's not like, oh, I went to the park and I watched some birds, which I don't even think people do anymore, but sure, bird watching. And then it's like, oh yeah, I went to the gym and I just stared at people all day. It's like, it's not really the same thing. kind of weird. It's definitely fucking weird.
First time he's going to the gym. The whole point is that he's getting started really early, much earlier than most people, and that's really respectable. And the fact that he's trying his best and you as a pro athlete are ridiculing him is beyond pathetic. You are literally a pro swimmer. People actually look up to you and follow you and respect you.
That's
it's not
so
really
sad.
a matter of lighten up, as you said, because, you know, I'm all for like fun and games and joking around all the time. I make a lot of jokes on my channel, but this is completely different because in this case, you're actually picking on a kid and you're just discouraging him from getting fitter. As someone who was personally very intimidated the first time I actually tried to join the gym, this is precisely the reason why. If you've ever gone to the goddamn gym yourself, on your first day, this is how everybody looks. Nobody has good form, and some people, even after years, don't have good form. If you ask me a couple exercises, I wouldn't even know how to do them. The right thing for someone in your position to do is either to teach them on that spot if you think they're doing the exercise wrong, or to just mind your own business. I can't stress this enough. Filming someone at the gym to make fun of them is bottom tier behavior.
We always hear shit about this too. I don't know what the fuck it is, but for some reason, all these stories are always coming from the fucking gym. Like, you get stories like this all over the place, right? Someone will do something at fucking Starbucks, and then they'll pull out their phone, and then you'll have someone else pull out their phone. Like, that happens all the time, right? But I feel like we hear about the shit happening in the gym, like, every couple weeks. It's always some big thing at the gym. Like, what was it? It was one where it was like some lady took a picture of herself in the bathroom and she was shitting on like the old lady in the background. The old lady found out about it and sued the fuck out of her. It's like, dude, what? People at the gym are fucking, they be feeling themselves too much, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
Imagine this kid watches this clip, sees himself going viral on social media, and just gets discouraged and says, okay, I'm not going to the gym anymore. You've pretty much kind of ruined his life there. Everybody starts somewhere, and to mock them on that journey is just absolute degen behavior. Also wanted to clarify something. Some people have it completely wrong. They think that because I make some videos on the fatphobic community, they think I don't like them or something. It's not about them. It's the fact that they promote obesity and an unhealthy lifestyle to kids. Also, they do completely dumb shit like...
So growing up, I've never, like, I've been to gyms where it's like, you know, it's the locker room, bro. People got their just bits hanging out, bro. And I've never liked it, bro. I've never liked it. I've never been one to be, like, just completely naked in the gym, dude. Right? So, like, I would always go to, like, the bathroom to change up and stuff like that, right? So... yeah, locker rooms are like, I feel like they're becoming more of like a, maybe not a dated concept, because locker rooms are needed, but guy lockers are worse than girls, though. I guess it depends, dude. But I feel like locker rooms, like, I don't know. I think they were in most places. I don't know. I don't like the experience of a locker room where people are just got their shit hanging out, bro. And it's like, I'm good. I'm gonna go into the stall and change up real quick, and then throw my shit in the locker and get out. A lot of stuff was just stolen in locker rooms. Some stuff really fitting for Pride Month goes down in there a lot, apparently. Oh, okay.
Like claiming discrimination for like not fitting in a plane seat. Now, if these people were actually exercising or open with all the problems that comes with being obese, or telling their followers to at least exercise, I would have no problem with them. You gotta understand the message and not just blindly hate on people. Now, after getting absolutely toasted on social media for posting this kid online, she finally made her response on Instagram.
I'm sorry.
On the matter that has been bothering a lot of people, so here we go. People want to hate, and they just need to be guided where to spread their hate, and that was on me, okay? I know the kid, and he's the funniest guy not giving a F when his coach is not looking. He didn't need any of my help because he's in the swimming group with the other kids and a coach, and he knows how to do the exercise properly. He's not disabled or sick, he's just a kid. I posted a video with the caption, me on a Monday morning, saying that I'm like this kid because I adore his I'm tired and I don't give a F energy, and even the video itself, I'm saying I love him. As I adore his I don't give a F energy, I'm definitely not giving a F about what people are saying about me. Gym is a public place where people can be filmed freely and is not in any way breaking the law. Okay, so basically a response.
If there was, like, a misunderstanding, like, she's trying to say, like, oh, I know him, you know, he doesn't care, you know, he was just having fun, he was just doing it, like, because, you know, he knows how to do it, but he just decided to do it lazily. You know, that's how I am on a Monday. If it was really a fucking misunderstanding, for her to go to the guy and then be like, yeah, I love laughing at kids, bro, blah, 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 blah. She was like, really, like, I don't know. I feel like you should just explain the situation there before you have a full fucking video made on you for being a piece of shit. But, you know, whatever. Posture check, thank you, Foxy. And hello. We watched your videos. Well, we watched one of them. I didn't watch the Zeus meme.
To this is, I know that kid, so none of this matters. I'm allowed to film him and post him online and laugh at his exercise form. You can already tell people are just not buying this. Dislike button, clown for real, you don't like all these comments, lighten up, you suck. I don't give a F what people has to say. Also post a whole ass essay, which I'll show you in a second. She skips brain day for sure, lies. Okay, I will say, just the fact that you know this kid does not make this okay. Just because you may possibly be friends, I don't know if you're making that up. Even if you are friends, he doesn't know what you're actually doing, that you're posting him on social media for everyone to see and laugh at. You actually have to understand how self-conscious people are who actually go to the gym, especially beginners. It seems you have completely lost touch of what that's actually like, considering you're a pro athlete now. She continues saying, I am on purpose not
to catch you up, Foxy? Sorry. Thank you for the question. To catch you up, this lady basically recorded a kid, like, not doing an exercise properly. She laughed about it, and then she got, like, fucking toasted on the internet. So, she getting lit up right now. And apparently she doesn't care, but she wrote, like, a whole-ass paragraph.
And not making my page private because I believe that people can express whatever they want. It just shows what they truly are. Unfortunately, 99% of people are not only crazy, but stupid, thinking the blogger who posted the video is really trying to do something good between selling his gym programs. She's talking about Joey Swole here. 99% of his followers are toxic humans, waiting for a command from him to splash out all the poison they have without using their brains, and thinking if someone actually did something wrong or not. He was threatening me to delete the video so no one will see it, and then posted it so that more than 3 million people saw it. If he truly had good intentions and thought I was doing something wrong, he would have excluded the video so no one will see it. As I said, I love to people watch, and it was an amazing journey for me to people watch this craziness. People watching, you know, I love looking at little kids. It's people watching, right? Anyway, she goes out
Crazy shit I've heard yet.
Who's possibly
women
one
exercise.
of the most positive influencers on the internet, period. He's not really toxic at all. I mean, people call anybody who criticizes anybody on the internet completely toxic. I've gotten called toxic a bunch of times, but it doesn't really mean anything coming from people like you. We got the classic here. Most of the hate came from grown-ass men. That's right. Only grown-ass men are angry at me bullying this goddamn child. Which is surprising for me that people in their 30s, 40s don't have a life.
Grammar mistakes going crazy?
Yeah. Inside than women. What are you on about? I don't owe an apology to anyone because I didn't do anything wrong. On the other hand, people called the kid disabled and whatever, so make your mind around that. Okay, so some people were also calling the kid disabled, saying that, oh, my son does exercises in a similar manner, so I thought this kid might also be disabled, which appears to not be the case. The kid is happy, I'm happy.
2 fucking years, Jackie.
But don't think anyone cares. It's nonsense to me that I even have to explain such obvious things, and lighten up, because life is about being happy and not taking yourself too seriously. Also, I'm not buying that at all.
2 years.
Kid is happy. Yeah, I'm sure he's being happy, just being shamed
Foxy,
on social media.
dude.
My guess is that he's probably just afraid of you, honestly. Anyways, guys, always remember to respect people who actually put in the work. Now, click this video. Alright.
I want to watch another Pegasus video, bro. Oh, I've seen this, dude. This was fucking weird.
Alright, what's going on, everybody?
Let me close a bunch of tabs real quick.
Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about, I would say, a pretty weird situation that happened pretty recently.
Dog, what the fuck? 2 years? Your time flies, bro.
Where he basically goes into the chat of somebody
time
streaming
flies,
live
man.
on Twitch, and he like basically starts an argument with the guy and like tries to quote-unquote hijack his stream, and he just kind of more or less makes a complete fool out of himself in the whole process. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm
So
not
I
happy
seen this
to be
within like the first 20 minutes of it being posted. I'll be honest, the footage, but I definitely want to share it with you guys if you haven't seen it yet. A Twitch staff was being a fucking idiot in someone's chat. Big surprise. Kaz gets ass has entered the chat. What's going on, Kaz?
taking a look at a Twitch employee making a complete fool of themselves, but the whole situation to me just comes off really weird. Like, I don't really recall a situation where we've ever...
Like, this whole thing was super weird, and right off the cuffs of their, like, advertisement thing, it just goes to show that the people at Twitch, the people in charge, like, need to be, like, wiped. They're part of the reason Kick is doing so well right now is because Twitch keeps fucking up, and then Kick is run by people who understand the streaming space. They understand the audience, right? It's crazy that Bruce Drop 'em Off could be so fucking successful. Aiden can be so successful. All these giant streamers, because it's not like they're just moving over to Kick and not doing well. They're moving over to Kick and taking most, if not all, of their audience with them. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Never seen something like this. For instance, like here on YouTube, I've never made a video like
and even Ninja's on Kick now, dude. You're taking all of the streamers who understand the space and pushing them away, and then they're gonna be like, well, I guess I'll go to Kick. It's like, oh well, shit. Well, there goes another one. There goes another one. There goes another one. Kick, if it's still around in a year, it's gonna have none of the original faces we've known forever. Yeah, no, like, if you move to Kick, I would just move to Kick. Like, Twitch is so bad. And I'm hoping Kick does their own thing with bits and stuff like that. Because bits was like, hey, you get most of it. On Kick, you don't even have to worry about that. I would still love to see an extra thing like that, but 95 and 5 split is so good, dude, for creators. It really is. It's insane.
Criticizing the platform, and then in the comments there's like Susan Watch Kiki leaving a comment like trying to debate me on anything I've said, right? Because I think most people would view that pretty weird, because I mean, like, I get wanting to quote unquote engage with your community and like try to, I guess, clear the air or whatever. I think that's what this employee was trying to do, but I don't really understand trying to do that in a conversation in front of the streamer's entire audience.
He started it with a backhanded compliment, which gets worse and worse every minute. It's up, I swear. It's genuinely like, what are you doing? Fire everyone, tell everyone to keep their fucking mouth shut, and buckle the fuck down and rein everything in. That's what they need to do. They haven't done that yet. They need to just start slamming fucking policies, but they're not going to do that. The one policy that I don't think they will actually ever go and make now is, like, when the hot tub shit started happening on Twitch, and you started having, like, girls, like, farting into the mics with ASMR and all kinds of shit like that. Basically softcore, right? When all of that shit was popping off, they should have made a decision right then and there. Can you imagine if Twitch comes out and makes that decision now, and then all of the hot tub streamers, all of the ASMR streamers who kind of, like, do that stuff, they'd all go to Kick, and Twitch would just lose out on more revenue. Like, they're so trapped. They're stuck. And they wanted to make money so bad. Farting into the mics? Yes. That was a thing that happened on Twitch. People forget about it. Amaranth and some other chick were farting into the fucking microphones. They got banned for it for like 3 days. But like, it's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy that Twitch is... Like, Twitch is... It's a company. It's something that exists, and if it was any other part, like if it was any other business, any other industry, anything like that, Kick would be gone, dude. It's crazy that Kick is still functioning, dude. Wait, what the fuck? My brain hurts? Send help? I bet you I could find a story on it, dude. What the hell? Yeah, Kick is... Or Twitch is bad, dude.
He's trying to make his own content. He's trying to do his own stream, and basically this whole stream gets completely derailed by this Twitch employee. And I don't know, it's pretty awkward. We're gonna take a look at the full video clip here that I saw on Twitter. The streamer is Harris Heller.
Give me 1 second.
I've never watched the guy, but...
So Harris Heller is a giant stream, like, he calls himself the stream doctor. He basically says, I know all about streaming. He doesn't really, but he's been studying it and working in the field for a while. Ludwig made a video saying how to be a streamer, and he even referenced Harris Heller. So Harris Heller has been in the space, the streaming space, for like 8 years, bro. He's been through it, dude. That's why a Twitch staff came in and started talking to him. But it went wrong from the first thing he fucking said, dude. Let me see if I can find it. Twitch ASMR. Okay, this is something... Streamer gets banned for farting. Has it really been 2 fucking years?
Today I learned that superheroes are real. If only Stan Lee were still alive to...
Alright, I'm not watching this fucking clip. Yes, this is something else, but it's like, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Twitch as a platform makes no sense. And then people started like getting angry about it, and then they made their own platform, and then other people were like, yeah, I'm angry too! And then they went to Kick. That is why Kick is doing so well in a nutshell, dude. Peak COD gameplay, though. Yeah. Alright, let's get back into the video where the fucking Twitch staff just dropped the ball.
That is what he goes by, so apparently this was like a 10-minute long...
Can I just say, by the way, switching, like, quality in Edge, like, Edge is peak, dude. Microsoft Edge is such a good browser. I'm so glad I switched over to it.
Escapade that happened. So with that being said, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the video.
I love you, but I would also love to talk to you one-on-one one time.
So I love you, but I would love to talk to you, just you and me.
The but is that I think you have a lot of good ideas, but you're missing so much. No is saying...
Again. So he said, I love you, but... So, but, he's, you know, I love you, but also I would love to talk to you one-on-one sometimes, right? So he was probably going off, talking about Twitch, his ideas on it, and then maybe this guy came in and was like, I love you, but we should really talk one-on-one sometime. And he's like, okay.
Talk to you one-on-one one time. The but...
And then this guy's like, yeah, well, but, you know, I need to tell you why. I think you got good ideas, but you're way off. You're missing so much. So it's like, oh. Okay.
Is that I think you have a lot of good ideas, but you're missing so much. No is saying you're wrong about anything. Maybe, is that no one? Is that a typo? No one's saying you're wrong about anything. You just have so many assumptions.
So he probably went back and forth with them, and then he's like, no one's saying anything. Like, you're not wrong, dude.
Way off. No one's saying you're wrong about anything. You just have so many assumptions that are wrong. I don't understand those two sentences going side by side.
All right, so right off the rip...
Again, it's a backhanded compliment. It's like, oh, you look better than you normally do today. You know what I mean? It's something like that. Hey, you sound less annoying today. It's like, what? What did you just say to me? And it's like, oh, see, you're mixing it up. I'm not calling you annoying. You're less annoying today. It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing in here? What are you talking about? So that's what it was basically happening, dude. I hate it.
These are the
I hate
comments
it. It
that
makes no fucking
Seth
sense.
Hendricks, who is apparently a employee at Twitch, was leaving.
What the fuck was that? Was that part of the edit? Uno the activist? What was that?
All right, so right off the rip, these are the comments that the Seth Hendricks, who is
Uno
apparently
the
an employee at Twitch,
feet?
was
City
leaving
phone?
on this
Bruce?
guy's Twitch stream, right? So, you know, he's doing, I assume, like a just chatting.
That tripped me
stream
out.
where
I
he's
was like,
talking
what
to
the
his
fuck is that up there, dude?
Chat, and
I guess
this
he's
dude
playing
jumps in
music
saying
while
all this,
listening,
right?
while
Now,
playing
keep in mind,
COD.
he literally says, like, he wants to have a one-on-one with the guy sometime, right? In my opinion, that's not even, like, the worst, right? Like, that's not terrible. If, I guess, Harris Heller would have been like, oh, yeah, sure, I'm totally down to do that, man. Yeah, you know, they exchange information or whatever in the DMs and whatnot, and they go about their merry way. There's not really an issue with that, right? But instead, the employee continues to try and, like, press the issue in the chat. He keeps trying to continue this conversation, like, in public, basically, you know? Like, I don't know, imagine you're having an event, right? Like, you're a speaker at an assembly, and there's, like, I don't know, a couple hundred people in attendance, and they're listening to you talk about, you know, whatever it is you're talking about. You're doing, like, your TED Talk or whatever, and you mention, oh, I really don't like McDonald's very much. And then, like, a McDonald's representative comes up on stage with a microphone and is like, hey, you're wrong about our restaurants. I'm not saying you're wrong about them, but there's a lot of things that you know, just assumptions that are way off. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, why is this guy here trying to hijack my event or whatever where I'm trying to talk to my fucking audience? Like, it's just weird to try and press this publicly and make like a fucking spectacle out of it. If you wanted to have a conversation with him about...
Because, yeah, what is the outcome of, like, pressing so hard on your viewpoint, like, in a Twitch stream? right? Like if you really like if you want to talk to this guy in the DMs. It's so weird to like just keep it going in Twitch chat. And especially, it's not just that, it's the power dynamic too, dude. I'm in control of this website, and it's like, he just keeps going and going and going. And they go into it too, like the power dynamic.
And you really felt like he was wrong. You could have had that conversation in private, and that would have been not only much more mature, but it would have been a lot more professional. Like, you're a fucking employee of Twitch. This is not some shakedown moment or whatever where you're gonna get to, I don't know, publicly defend the company. Like, this is not the hill to die on, bro. Keep in mind, these are issues that like 97% of the community agree on. So not only is he saying that, you know, this guy's assumptions are off, but he's essentially saying that all of our assumptions are off.
I mean, I love you guys over at Twitch. No hate over here, but we're all frustrated. And honestly, coming into a stream and saying, sorry, man, you're wrong, doesn't fix anything.
So, yeah. We're all frustrated. This guy coming in and basically, like, teasing him, dude, about it doesn't do anything. He's like, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I don't understand why you're coming in here and telling me that and then not clarifying. It's like, no. No one's saying you're wrong, but it's like, you just said I'm way off. Special events? We're still on special events? I guess it's Tube Tuesday. We could have it be a special event. Plus first kick stream, so yeah, it's a special event today. Who cares?
I'm happy to be told I'm wrong. I'm not upset about it, but I know a lot of people making assumptions are making wrong guesses. Talk to people, be open about stuff, and fix stuff.
Alright, so this, in my opinion, is a pretty good response by the streamer, right? He essentially says, like, these
So I think it's crazy people don't know who Harris is.
Reviews that
Enjoy
are
your
shared by
Terraria.
quite a bit of the community, right? It's not like he's the only person with these concerns or raising these issues that he's been talking about. You've seen it, like, even if you've been watching the channel recently, I've been making videos talking about how people have been upset with Twitch over several of their more recent decisions, right? At this point, when this guy gives this response, that should have pretty much been the end of the conversation. Like, he makes it pretty clear that,
Wait, is this the old Call of Duty before it got fucking taken down? Check out our other servers for Call of Duty 4. Oh, no. This is just, like, a group that runs servers on Call of Duties? I don't know who that is. Harris Heller is huge, but it's okay.
like, oh, he's not gonna just cater to what this guy wants him to say. He's not just gonna back away from it. He doesn't really seem to want to do it right now, like have this conversation right now. It should have really been the end. Like, anybody with any social awareness or any respect would have just been like, okay, once again, you want to have the one-on-one? We can do that. I'm gonna hop out of the chat now, right? Should not have went any further than this, but no, of course, he's got to keep pressing. He's got to, you know, keep going and pushing the issue even further and trying to literally just make an argument out of the entire thing. That's what I really don't get, because like on Twitch, obviously people are going to most streams so they can just kind of like chill out and vibe or whatever, right? Like I said, I assume this was doing like a just chatting stream based on like the setup.
Just trying to catch a vibe,
Most
bruh.
people were probably just there to relax and just kind of, you know, have conversations and enjoy the time they're there with, right? They did not sign up for a Twitch employee to come along and just start fucking, you know, derailing the entire chat and conversations and whatnot so he could prove a
This
point.
gameplay makes me want to play Call of Duty.
Not saying you're wrong. Not saying you're wrong, but then a minute and a half ago you said you just have so many assumptions that are way off. How do you say I'm way off, but then you say I'm not saying you're wrong? That's what that said. And I'm happy to be wrong, but if you think I'm wrong, just tell me I'm wrong. Don't tell me I'm wrong and then say I'm not saying you're wrong. Seth, I don't understand why we're having this conversation. If Twitch is trying to fix its appearance with streamers, like, you can't come into a streamer's chat, hijack their entire stream, tell them, you didn't say the word wrong, but you said you're way off, which is synonymous with you're wrong, and then argue with me when I said I'm fine with being wrong, said nobody told you you're wrong. You literally told me I was wrong. Stop telling me you didn't say. I have a chat history.
Crazy that he is going to a Twitch developer and being like, bruh, check the logs. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's insanity. It's insanity. He's acting like one of the Friday Night Funkin' kids that I've banned before, bruh. But he's employed. He represents the company.
We saw that you said that.
Oh,
and again,
it's so bad.
It's fine. Like, I'm trying to drop the conversation. It's just weird that now you're like hijacking my chat and making this weird. Like, I want to end my stream right now because I feel so uncomfortable with being gaslit by a Twitch chat, my Twitch staff on my live stream. Like, what is happening here?
All right, bit of a long clip, but you can see it's quickly derailing at this point, right? Like, the conversation, it's going nowhere. There's no point for it to continue. There's no reason for the Twitch employee to even really... at this point, like, after this response, I wouldn't even say, like, my bad, goodbye. I'd just leave the chat, right? Like, because you've gotten this person on stream, like, so upset or whatever, to the point where he literally just said he wants to end his live stream, right? Like, in what universe should a Twitch employee be, like, fucking with a streamer live on his stream to the point that he feels intimidated and wants to end his stream? Like, this guy feels uncomfortable with the conversation. It's very clear. His body language, he literally outright says it. His responses over time, like, anyone with even a modicum of, like, common sense would be able to tell that this is just not a productive conversation. There's no point to be trying to hammer this all home to the guy. And honestly, I can't blame Harris Heller for not wanting to have the conversation, because Twitch doesn't care about their streamers. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, he says, oh, you know, no.
That's why I want to move, dude. Because that is exactly right. Twitch does not care about the time you put into this platform. Twitch has become like the new flavor of the month, dude. They'll find niche streamers that no one really knows about, and then they'll throw them on, like, their Twitter, like, advertised streamer. Now, there are some streamers that I like that has been in that spot, but, like, it just feels so corporate now, dude. And that's one of the biggest problems with Twitch, and one of the biggest advantages to Kick. Because Kick literally feels like a website ran by a couple of dudes who fucking probably shouldn't be running it. But you want to side with Kick more, even if Aiden Ross is a fucking idiot. You want to side with Kick more because you want to see what they're trying to do succeed compared to what Twitch is, like, actively doing.
Hate, I love the people over at Twitch, right? He's being nice. I get it. But me personally, I don't love the folks over at Twitch. I have no...
Damn, bro, he said me personally. Now, me personally, dude, me?
Allegiance to them, and I'll say it. I don't fucking like them. I think most of them suck. I think
Ooh.
most of them don't know how to run their platform.
Ooh.
And I think that a lot of them support these stupid decisions the company makes that fucking pisses people off and destroys their reputation.
Yes.
And ultimately, Harris Heller should have the right to,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Optimus? Yeah.
Streaming whatever he wants and talking to whoever he wants within, you know, the boundaries of guidelines, right? So this, like he said, should not have been a moment that got hijacked by a Twitch employee so they can make some sort of, like, grandiose stand for the company and, like, fucking defend their honor or whatever, right? It's just not only cringe, but it's unprofessional. Like, fucking 7 million IQ play. Screw with streamer on his stream to the point that he doesn't want to stream. You're actively now making less content get created on Twitch, which actually lessens the bandwidth that they need for streaming. So actually, you're saving the company money, right? Like, that's a 7 million IQ play. Now, you know, I know some people are like, oh, you know, Harris Heller, he took it too far. He didn't need to, you know, get mad about this. He didn't need to, you know, turn it into this or whatever, right? He could have just brushed it off. It's really not his prerogative to have to brush shit like this off. That's my problem, right? Like, yeah, could he have just fucking, you know, shut up, gritted his teeth, and fucking bared through it? Yeah, he could have. But he shouldn't have to.
This is one of the things I learned really early on. Some of you guys might have been there during it. I was put in a position where, like, two chatters made me super fucking uncomfortable. Because they just started, like, fucking, like, getting on each other's nerves or something like that. Both of them don't really, like, tune in anymore. But, like, they just started, like, straight up, like, losing their shit in chat at each other. And I just panicked and ended stream. So, like, he's kind of bringing it up right here. He's like, you shouldn't have to panic and end stream. You shouldn't be put in a position where you're like, all right, I gotta go. Because when you create a YouTube channel or, and, you know, you start streaming or post stuff online, yes, you're posting it to the internet where the internet will take it and do whatever they want with it, but it is also your own space of the internet, right? Like, our Discord server is our own space of the internet, right? And that no one should have to come in and then feel like they get forced out or they have to leave or this, or that. It's the same thing with live streaming. You come in to a stream, you should be able to relax and not deal with this fucking dude losing his shit. So, of course, you ban the person so you create a good environment for your stream. But he's a fucking... You'll see. You'll see. They haven't even gotten to that part yet.
That's the whole point. He shouldn't have to feel pressured to just shut the fuck up because a Twitch employee joins his chat and starts pressing him about something, right? And that's not really his prerogative. That's not how a welcoming, open platform that people should want to stream on should be behaving. That's the fucking problem. It's not about, oh, why didn't he handle it better? I think he handled it just as well as he could have, because if I'm being completely honest with you, if the same situation happened to me, I think I might be a little bit more rude. You know, I wouldn't be so fucking, oh, grinning and happy about it, right? Like, at least up until the point that the dude got aggravated. That shit wouldn't be happening. I would just be pretty fucking rude, probably off the jump, because you're not gonna come in my stream and try and hijack the whole fucking point of my stream so you can make this big stand or whatever. That's just not happening, bro. Like, that's just such a fucking pathetic attempt to try and, like, drive the narrative in this whole situation. That's all it really comes down to. This Twitch employee just wants to drive the narrative, wants to protect the company. It's not about having a dialogue. It's about trying to fucking make some sort of, like, argument against creators that have been ripping these guys a new ass, and rightfully so.
Fuck Twitch, yeah. Him. So, listen to what he said. He just said I just banned him.
Wait, can I not ban you? I hit the ban button and then you chatted again anyway. Can you... You cannot ban staff. Oh my gosh. You tried to ban me? Of course I tried to...
And then it's like dealing with like a fucking like clingy ex-girlfriend. You blocked me? You tried to block me? Wow, dude. Wow, really? Like, the fact that you can't even, like, get the fucking mod who's being creepy and weird and overreaching and, you know, just fucking unpleasant, you can't get him out of your space. You can't be like, look, you need to go. I'm making you leave. I'm banning you for a while, right? I'll 24-hour ban. Just leave me alone for a bit. You know what I mean? You can't even do that. You can't even do that. So the mod was, like, still there, causing fucking problems.
To ban you. Anybody would get banned for doing what you're doing right now. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I love you guys. I can't focus.
Now, people say he milked the fuck out of this situation. Like, it was like a small disagreement. Like, I've seen so many people say he milked the fuck out of the situation. Yes, she's gonna be held as a god. I think that's part of the reason why Twitch staff is fucking dog shit. They look at some of these streamers like they are fucking gods. And then other streamers who are on a much smaller scale fucking suffer for it. Or they get held to standards that don't make any fucking sense. Why is it that some guy can get, like... I don't want to get into it, but I was just going to go back to the hot tub shit, and it's like, rules don't apply fairly across the platform. It's just stupid. So he felt pressured. He didn't like the situation. He ended stream. I've done that once, and it fucking sucks having to just end stream like that suddenly. And when you feel like your space is like your stream, your creation, your project, whatever you want to call your streaming, whatever you're doing online, when it is just completely fucking taken away from you and ripped like that, it really fucking sucks, dude. Because then you feel like, oh, I fucked up, I shouldn't have ended, blah, 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 blah. Could have handled that better. I think he handled it perfectly, dude. Now he's getting hate, which I don't agree with at all.
Right now, I gotta go.
Alright, so eventually the dude is forced to end his stream because he no longer feels like he can continue with the stream, because he attempts to just end the entire incident altogether and just ban the dude. But of course, he's a Twitch employee and you can't ban Twitch staff in your chat/channel. So basically, they are impervious to being fucking, you know, dealt with. They're allowed to come into your stream whenever. They're allowed to say whatever the fuck they want to. They're allowed to hijack the stream. They're allowed to fucking, you know, make you so uncomfortable you end the stream, but you can't treat them how you would treat, like, any average typical person who would try to do that, right? If some 2-follower named nobody came along and tried to hijack a stream like this and throw the streamer off, they would be rightfully banned from the chat. But apparently when a Twitch employee does it, it's okay and you can't fucking ban them from the chat. And then like the dude
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the last 2 minutes. We already get the point. It's just sad. It's really sad stuff, dude. Because Twitch at one point was like one of the platforms. It was the place to go. It felt like a community, right? Back in like 2016, I was on Twitch. When did Sun and Moon come out? That's when I first found Twitch and started enjoying it. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Released it. 2016. Yeah, I was on Twitch 2016, 2017-ish. That's where I met Brob, I met Dave, I met a lot of cool people on Twitch. That's where I met Carlos, KK. Like, Twitch was a fun place, like, 6 years ago, dude. And now it's like, it's just... It hasn't changed with the times, and then all of the talents, like, leaving. It's just weird, bro. It's so weird. And this is how I wonder if how people who were on Mixer felt. Like, were they able to watch Mixer, like, fall apart? Because, like, we're actively watching Twitch fall apart, and it sucks, dude. People are leaving. It's going to be Bear soon. I don't think it's going to be Bear. I think there's always going to have the normies who think Twitch is going to be, like, this giant thing still. Because there's obviously a lot of people who do use Twitch, but, like, if enough of the big streamers really do start leaving, then it's, like, yeah, legitimately, like, Twitch is going to struggle a lot. A lot. And then Amazon might just sell it. So we'll see. Yeah, take your time. We have one more video. Twitch just destroyed their platform. Give me your money.
Guys, I don't want to be dramatic.
We already watched this. This is 6 days old. I'm not watching it. We already know what Twitch tried to do. It's the whole reason we're going to do a kick stream. We're currently at... What's our uptime? An hour? Should we go stream on Kick for a little bit? Mayhaps? Let me check my TikTok, see how that's doing. It's doing okay. I thought it would do better, honestly. I thought it would do way better. See how it's doing on, Wait, does Pegasus have another video we could watch? Or are those the only two? Pegasus. No, those were it. He rejected a drunk woman. She got mad. Old lady lies for 15 minutes straight. I seen that shit, dude. I think I'm gonna go stream on Kick, dude. We're gonna go try Kick. It's been an hour of Tube Tuesday. I can throw that on YouTube. Hopefully, downloading Twitch or Kick VODs isn't gonna be a pain in the ass. I have no clue how that experience is gonna go. So let me change the title. Bring it on Kick. I need to set up stream elements real quick. So when I'm not streaming, that is randomly being put in the chat every, like, I don't know. What's a good time? Like every 10 minutes that'll show up in the chat? Let's see if I can do it real quick. We'll do chat bot, chat commands, timers. Add new timer, online interval, offline interval. I'll do 15 minutes. So activate timer, Kick timer. Streaming currently on Kick. Go check out my live stream using !Kick. Or go check out my live stream. I'll just post the link. Hopefully it works. Got to grab the mobile version. Let me know how the mobile version is. That's another reason why Kick is doing as well as it is. Because they got on a mobile version, like, right away, dude. Right away. Didn't, what was the other one? Mixer? They didn't have a mobile app, right? It's crazy. Alright. Going to Kick. Stream will be back up. Just go wait there for like a minute or two, and I'll see you guys in a second. Peace.